What's going on, everybody? Joshua Pennard here, and welcome back to the War Crimes Ahoy podcast.
Hey, hello, we are back. We didn't die. I don't know, we just disappeared.
Yeah, not
You'll
necessarily.
never know what we did.
Not necessarily. I mean, I made videos, so
You did make videos. That is true. I disappeared, though.
Yeah,
I
he
wasn't
did.
gone.
You disappeared. He was.
I completely disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yeah, Robbie was
I was
just.
doing finals, even though I barely did any finals. It was pretty easy.
Yeah, Robbie was gone. We we were supposed to have a special guest, but
We were supposed to have two special guests.
we were supposed to have two, but now it's just us.
No, it's just
So it's kind of a. Oh, would you look at that? One of the special guests is typing. How about that?
Speak of the devil.
What is he
Let's see,
saying?
we could have joining currently. He could be joining currently.
Yeah, and
You
if
could
he,
see him join.
that's. Alrighty.
Anyway, be sure to
Okay.
watch the YouTube channel. There's a new episode. There's two new videos up.
I made them.
Both are pretty great. Josh made them. I had nothing to do with them. They're cool.
Yeah, he made the videos. No, I did. So he didn't do anything.
Yeah, you made the videos. I didn't do anything.
But you plan to, right?
You should go like them and comment on them and subscribe,
Yeah, you should.
and then make another and subscribe on that too.
That'd be pretty cool. But
We need views.
we
Like,
do.
please.
We are in need of views. But what we were talking about before this, Robbie. Oh yeah, Minecraft. And
Minecraft, per usual.
the Caves of Cliffs, the Caves and Cliffs update, part 1.
Yes.
What did you honestly think of it?
So it was cool.
Ish.
It was pretty cool. I mean, I liked the axolotls, and it was cool until I started mining for diamonds. Because I tell you, I mined for it was probably 2 hours, and I found 2 diamonds, 2 singular diamonds.
Yeah, that's
Like that. It was awful.
that's
I found more iron than I knew what to do with it. Right?
yeah.
Like I have so much iron, but anything besides iron, gold is just like basically not there. Gold is occasional. Same
Yeah.
thing with lapis and redstone. But I'm telling you, diamonds just don't exist. Like I found 2. I
Evan,
was probably playing for honestly, it's probably like more like 3 hours. I
I
was playing for a while.
I haven't been playing Minecraft. I've been getting into a different game lately.
Oh yeah,
There's
is
a
it Fallout?
no, it's not. In 2014, there was a game called Super Hot, where it's like a weird like.
Oh yeah.
It's a weird shooter, but it's the way it works is when you aren't moving, time is like stopped. And the faster you move, the faster time moves. So you can actually plan out your actions. They made a new game, a second one, last year in 2020 called
Is
Super
it called Super Cold?
No, it's called Super Hot Mind Control Delete. It's a sequel.
Oh.
And it's pretty fun. It's basically Super Hot, but 10 times better. It has 10 times more things to it.
I thought that was only VR.
No, it was not only VR. There was a VR option, which I would not mind playing, but you didn't have to play VR. It's a pretty cool shooter.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, now people were kind of freaking out with Super Hot Mind Control Delete because Super Hot, you didn't have health. If you got hit by something, you died. But now you have health. It's Super Hot
that's
Mind
cool.
Control Delete, and it's pretty sick. You do kind of lose out on a few things. There's new guns because there weren't really that many firearms before.
Yeah.
There's like there's an assault. There's a pistol, an assault rifle, and a shotgun.
Oh, that's cool. It was just a pistol before, right?
No, in Super Hot, it was a pistol, a shotgun, and an assault rifle. Now it's a pistol, a shotgun, assault rifle, and like this weird like bolt throwing thing. It's weird. It's not really a gun.
Like a crossbow?
Not necessarily a crossbow. It looks like a gun. It is a gun, but it shoots like these weird little spikes.
Oh.
So
Is
like,
it a nail gun?
no, it's not a nail gun. It's like a spike launcher or something.
That's bizarre.
Yeah, but now they made weapons that were in Super Hot better, and then they added new throwing weapons and like all sorts of weird shit. They have
I'll
shurikens.
check that out.
They have throwing knives. Shotguns. In Super Hot, when you run out of ammo for a gun, you get the option to throw the gun. With shotguns in Super Hot Mind Control Elite, they become a melee weapon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's pretty useful. You can't do that with any other gun.
Yeah.
With pistols, you can throw them pretty far. And those dart launch, any other gun, you run out of ammo, you just throw it.
Nice.
Yeah, but I like the throwing knives. I just like the look of the animation. It's cool.
Aren't you just like a crystal person made of
It's like
red? You're like,
there's not a lot of color to the game. It's mainly white, blue, and red, and black.
yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
you play as like a weird guy that kills these red guys. Any object you can interact with is black. So firearms and objects are black.
Oh.
The setting, the area you fight in is white.
Yeah.
And that's basically it.
Well, there's weird little cutscenes in between each level, right?
Kind of. That was more
I
with...
remember that happening in the first.
Yeah, that was more in Super Hot, not this game. But this game is a bit harder than the second one because the way the level system is completely different from Super Hot.
Oh.
So basically, you would enter these things called nodes, and a node is a set of levels. And what you had to do is it kind of worked like a run for a game. You'd start off with nothing, and as you went through the levels, you'd get these upgrades that would last until you finished all the levels.
Yep.
So, that's completely different from Super Hot. There's no upgrades in Super Hot, and levels are the way they are. You kill all the enemies.
Yeah.
And then it goes to the next level, and then you've progressed like
Yeah.
a decent chunk of the game after completing a level. This one is a bit different. It takes a lot longer. And if you die, you have to restart everything from the beginning. Which gets annoying. Because the little nodes increase in more levels as you keep going. Which sucks.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Seems like there's a lot of games coming out in E3. I've heard about E3 recently.
Heard
I heard
about
about a lot of games being like teased. What's up?
heard about what game?
No, I heard about E3 happening recently.
Oh yeah, E3. Yeah.
Yeah, and like a bunch of games were like teased apparently. I know Halo Infinite, or is that what it's called?
Yeah.
The next Halo game. Battlefield, the next Battlefield apparently, and
I'm looking forward to 2 games for a lot further in the year.
Yeah.
Dying Light 2 and Far Cry 6.
Oh yeah, Far Cry 6. I'll look into that. I might look at Halo and Battlefield. I'm definitely gonna get just because I love Battlefield. But
I love Far Cry, so I'm getting that.
yeah.
And I didn't mind Dying Light. It was pretty fun.
I don't know. It seems too complicated for me.
It's just a zombie survival game.
Yeah, still too complicated.
I guess your little pea brain can't handle it.
And I've heard about Slime Rancher too.
are you gonna get that game?
No, I barely play Slime Rancher 1 anymore, but still, like,
You had
just
Slime Rancher 1?
yeah, I did. It's fun.
It
It was
is?
fun. I got bored of it. Yeah. If you're, you know, if you want to go like way too into it, you can ask him about it.
What? He got into it of all people?
Yes, he's like he has like all the upgrades, man.
What the hell?
He has like a slime empire.
Yeah. I'm just like destroying kids in Super Hot Mind Control Elite. It's kind of bad.
You are killing kids.
Kinda.
Are they children? Like, how does this work?
No, they're
Are they
adult.
smaller?
They're adults, I think.
You can't really tell. They're just red.
Yeah. Well, you can tell they're like the size of an adult, so they're probably adults.
Okay. Well, what if you're the size of a child? So they're also the size of a child. So
I'm- but-
children, not childs.
I don't know,
Don't
man.
mind that.
I'm
I
going.
didn't just say child.
I'm going off. Like these kids.
Oh, you're playing it right now.
I am.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. You can't hear my frantic
Yeah.
clicking in the background.
I actually can't.
That's a good thing then.
Yeah,
yeah.
perfect.
This-
All y'all listeners don't have to hear clickety click 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 in the background.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. I don't know what's. There's something going on with levels. They're like not fully loading. But since this game is like all about glitches, I don't know if that's on purpose or not.
I know, right? It might just be on purpose.
That might just be how they're making the game, because this is like the weird.
Don't get too excited at the last level. They'll probably just trick you and be like, haha, you thought.
Ah, motherfucker! I died.
Oh,
I have to restart. I didn't get that far. I got like a quarter of the way through. But still, I was. No, I missed a katana.
oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a katana. That's like. What? It's one of the strongest weapons in the game. Seriously.
Yeah, well, I mean, everyone just kind of falls apart when you tap them, so.
No, but it's like the most effective. It throws the best. It's the fastest. It does the most damage. You'd be better off using that than any gun. Probably.
Okay. That's good then.
If you're good at throwing things and making sure that they actually land, then yeah, there's actually an ability based around the katana.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So there's these little. Before you start a level, you get these upgrades that are permanent, but you can only have one during a run. You can either have no
Oh, yeah.
upgrade, but you have more health. You can have an upgrade, or you could have an upgrade that takes off a bit of your max health.
Oh, okay.
So
Would you rather have the upgrade or the health?
now I'd rather just have the health,
Yeah,
because it's a lot more necessary and more practical. But
that is true. Health
When-
is definitely necessary.
what I used to use a lot was the weird katana thing. And basically what it did, every level you'd spawn with a katana. And when you throw it, you could hit a button and it'd come back to you. It's like Thor's
Oh.
hammer.
Yeah, it's like Thor Katana.
Yeah. But
That's pretty neato.
but I'm at the point where I can live without the katana. If I need one, I'll just find one from a person. Like, they're very common weapons. And I'll just
Okay.
grab it if I need to. If I throw it and I'm like, I'm not lazy, I'll go grab it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll just. Damn it.
Now, like, let's say you had it on the ground and you called it back to you. Would it like go through someone?
Yes, it can, if you angle it right. Sometimes it doesn't
That's
work.
cool.
It's kind of hard to actually get it to work, but it does. It can work.
That is cool.
What am I have for? Oh, that's great. I nearly did. What the fuck? I nearly. Oh, I actually managed to survive. I kind of
Oh,
surprised.
I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Don't let those stupid red guys get at you.
Yeah. What the hell is light
They're-
reflex? Oh, that.
Um,
But then there's what's kind of stupid is that in the first game, there was one big ability that you got and you kept throughout the rest of the game. After that, you kept it no matter what, and it's called Hot Switch. It basically lets you
Yeah.
switch positions with an enemy. It's to get out of it's to escape something quickly.
oh,
Now it's one of the weird
Okay.
little abilities that you can choose before a run, so you don't even get it permanently.
oh, that's odd.
Yeah. And then there's one called Rush, where you just do the same thing, but you just charge towards an enemy instead of switch places with them.
Oh, okay. But so I have a question for you.
What's up?
It's such a pictures, and it seems like all the enemies are red, right?
Yes.
So is your character black? Because it looked like his hand was black rather than
Yes. Yes.
red. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was blue, but he's
Well,
black. Okay.
well, it's kind of the black is kind of like a blackish blue.
Okay.
But yeah, the main funny, you actually the story behind the main protagonist is kind of weird. There's a bit of a story, but not a whole lot.
Yeah.
It's like it's
What's the story?
it's a guy. He finds this program called Super Hot, and it's literally what it is. It's a test. It's some sort of tool where you're simulating, I guess, killing people. And the machine,
Oh,
the program takes over him, and just starts to control him, and he literally ends up. The machine makes him kill himself, but he doesn't die.
oh, that's
He just kind of survives, and he's forced to work for the machine. At least that's how it was in the first. That's how it was in the first game. I don't know how it is now.
that's kind of depressing.
Yeah,
So
But
now
it's-
he's just kind of machine man.
kind of. But seriously, that was one of the missions in the last game. A whole level was dedicated to you just ending it. I guess
Oh wow.
it was.
Oh boy.
And what the game has, the cool thing that the style does is, in order to tell you your objective, it flashes your objective on the screen really quickly, and it's the way the narration works in the game, and
Yeah.
when you finally reach that scene, it just flashes, go ahead, do it,
Oh,
hit
boy.
yourself, and
hit yourself? What, like a stick?
no, punch yourself, do it, make
Punch
it,
yourself.
do it, make it hurt. And then-
What the heck?
And the game pulls some weird fourth wall breaking stuff where there's every so often in the first game you would be locked in a cell, kind of because the machine gave the character warnings. Hey, don't mess with the machine. Don't mess with it. Don't do it.
Do it, man.
You better not. And it kept doing it in the cell, and then the mission where you finally when the machine finally takes over, he's like, go ahead, try exiting. And the way it worked, in order to exit the game, you just hit the start button, and you'd exit the game. But then the game prompts you to hit the start button. When you hit it, the game's like, what if we don't want you to leave? And just kind of
We don't want you to.
pulls a spooky.
It's funny.
It is pretty funny.
How about no?
Yeah. I don't know. Kind of weird. And then there was that was only
I
halfway
have
through
played
the
a couple levels
yeah, that was only halfway through the game though. Then after that, it was just
Oh.
yeah, the game didn't end at that. It was halfway through. Okay, now we have control of you. Now you're gonna do our dirty work, and that's the rest of the story.
Cool.
Yeah. And
I just love being mind controlled by machine.
kind of
That's
weird
cool.
program AI. Not even a machine. It was just a program on a computer that.
Yeah,
Controls him.
I just love that.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. It's pretty pretty funky. What? Okay, that's weird. For some reason, Super Hot Mind Control Elite does not do that as much. It just every time you like finish like a node or like a level within a node, it just goes. It does that weird super hot thing where it just like projects the words on the screen and just has like a
And it
weird.
just says it a bunch, right?
Yeah, until you.
Like a very deep voice.
Yeah, until you finally like hand over the controller is what it called. I don't know what that's about.
That's odd.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. It basically just means press A to continue.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, but I don't know why they call it that.
Because it's weird.
Yeah, and it is a weird game, but it is pretty fun. It was ranked like best game of 2014.
Yeah, well, a bunch of people liked it. I never really liked it too much, to be honest.
I wanted it, but I was like really young and I didn't have a computer, so I couldn't really get it.
Right.
And then one day
I thought it was like an Xbox. It is an Xbox game, though, right?
yeah, but I wanted it on PC because I thought it'd be more fun, and it kind of is. Because you can move a lot quicker. You can move the camera a lot quicker. I don't know. It was still fun though. I enjoyed it. But then when you finish the story, besides the challenges, it's kind of boring. That's
yeah, I would imagine.
that's the problem with Super Hot. It kind of got boring fairly quickly.
They should do, next thing you know, there will be Super Hot Battle Royale.
No. Then
No.
then a game kind of similar to Super Hot, kinda, that I got into a lot was Stifled.
I've never heard of that one.
It's a horror game.
Oh.
And what it does is
Spooky.
basically the character's blind, but you use echolocation. Quite literally, you have to talk to the game to actually see and move around.
That's terrifying.
But it's pretty ingenious and it's pretty cool. And it's a pretty scary game.
What, is something like following you around?
Sometimes there are some segments where there is something following you around, and it can be scary
I would imagine.
because it can use weird sounds, and it's
Yeah.
very
I like weird sounds.
yeah. But if you don't like using a mic, you can just like hit a button and it'll have the character make a sound.
That works too.
Yeah,
Not
But-
as cool, but still cool.
yeah, it's still it's different. You can't see. I mean, well, actually, you can see from making any noise. So even walking in that game, when you walk, it generates footsteps, and footsteps make noise. So that helps you see. Faster move, the
Okay.
louder your footsteps. Anything you can throw things to make sound appear from farther away.
It's cool.
I mean, if you
I'm pretty
want,
sure there was an actual person who could use echolocation.
probably.
I'm not sure how.
Oh yeah, I know. There was like this weird well, not weird. There was this blind kid. I think.
Yeah, there's a.
I saw a documentary about this kid that he had cancer. Weird retinal cancer.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I said, oh, let's like, too bad.
And he lost his eyesight when he was like 5. And then one day he was in a car with his mother, and he all of a sudden looked over and said, "Hey, you see that building over there?" And his mother was like, "I can see the building, but how can you see it? You're blind." And he was like, I can hear it." She was like, "What?"
How do you know it's a building?
I don't know. I guess it's just from the noise generated from the car bounced off onto the windows and hit him, and he managed to process it and know that there was a big building there.
Cool.
Yeah, and
That's
he could even play video games, and he beat someone who could see. He beat a person who could see.
okay. Now, how does that work? Because
I
that's
don't.
not like those aren't like what? Those aren't
objects. It's not like you can
I know that has nothing to do with
make a
it, but
sound and like hear the building in front of you in the game.
that
It's
I
just
know
like
it has
a-
nothing to do with it. But he still did it. He skated a lot. He did all sorts of things. But then he died at like 19
Oh no!
because then the cancer he had came
Cancer
back.
came back.
And, yeah.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
That's too
Anyway,
bad. R.I.P.
that
That's a shout out to you, man.
I forgot his
Hopefully
name.
you're watching this.
It was like Benjamin something. I don't know. I don't remember the last name. But there was a
And
documentary.
it really
about
is impressive. It really is impressive. That is really impressive, though.
That is really impressive. And that's very useful.
Hmm.
Because he did pretty
Yeah, it
well. He didn't have too many mistakes. He didn't do, you know. Things
Oh.
worked out pretty well for him. Well, somewhat.
I mean, he made the best of a pretty bad situation
Yeah,
there.
yeah, he did. But yeah. Anyway,
Anyway,
if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to download this episode and all the episodes for that matter. Be sure to follow our Instagram pages at War Crimes Ahoy. I'm McCoy Tobin, Homeboy Josh. And,
be sure to watch the YouTube videos
yeah, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel at War Crimes Ahoy.
and be a special guest.
It would make you cool.
It would.
And the
That'd
more
be,
special guests you have, the more often you're going to get videos. Because, like, when we don't have special guests, we go on long breaks. As
yeah.
you can tell. As you can tell.
Yeah.
There'll be a lot less of those.
Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next episode.
See you later.